Hi guys! So today is my May favorites. I have not done a favorites video in a while. I don't know, things just, every time it was time to do one, I just had things to do and I just couldn't get around to doing it. So I have a lot of favorites that I've kind of been liking for like the last couple months, or they're newer favorites. So alright, let's get started. Alright, first is the Loving Tan Bronzing Mousse. I know like everyone has been talking about this, but it is seriously the best self-tanner. I have tried a bunch of different ones, and this one is definitely the best because it gives like I have it on today. I don't know if you can really tell. I have had it on for almost a week, and yeah, I've had it on for almost a week and it's still looking pretty good. I usually use W1 in L'Oreal True Match, and I'm to like a W4 when I wear this, like on the first couple days of it. So yeah, it gives you a really good tan, and I am really fair, so I wanted to get the medium one for my first time getting it because I was afraid that it would just be too dark for me and just look completely unnatural. I think it would still look good, but people know how fair I am, so going from like completely fair to really dark would just be too much. So I did the medium. I would have preferred to have the 2-hour express one, but it was sold out when I went to order it because they used to not ship to, or they used to ship to the United States, but it was like super expensive because it's an Australian brand. But now they must have headquarters in the United States now, and it's a really cheap shipping, or it was free for a while. So I jumped on that when I found out that it was free shipping. I used Jaclyn Hill's coupon code. I don't know if it still works, but it's just Jaclyn, and it got you a exfoliator glove, which is really nice, and free shipping. So yeah, I love this stuff. It goes on super even. It's so nice. Even if it looks a little streaky, once you wash it off in the morning or whenever you wash it off, it just looks so natural. I barely had any problems. Like I had a little bit on my wrist, a little, you know, like a little mess up, but other than that, it just went on so easy. It doesn't have that weird smell that most self-tanners have. It's just a really good self-tanner. It'll be what I buy from now on because I really like it. I got an entire use out of it, like my whole body, and it barely feels like any is missing. So yeah, I don't have the glove, like the mitt that goes with it, but the Saint Tropez one's really good, so that's what I use for it. But yeah, love this stuff, an absolute favorite. I will be using this all summer. I've been trying to find a really good chapstick for a long time. I really like the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair, or whatever the lip one is. I just can't stand the taste of it. It tastes so bad. Ugh. So I use that occasionally, but it's just the taste of it. It's just not my favorite. And EOS just makes my lips peel. It's so bad. And people said that for a long time, and I was like, whatever, like that's not true. And it's seriously, like it just makes my lips peel. It makes them way more chapped than they were before, so I cannot use that. I don't know why that happens, but it just does. So I found this. It's the Aquaphor. You find it at the drugstore. It's really good. It's just like a clear, it almost looks, if you wear it by itself, it looks like you're wearing a clear gloss. It's really nice. It's like $2 or $3, and I love it. Yeah, it's really changed my lips. Like they are a lot more smooth. But yeah, I just love this stuff. I think it is great. Next is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Setting Spray. I've been using this stuff like crazy. I got it in my Target beauty box. I will link that video below if you want to see it. And this stuff is great. Like I feel like it's just as good as the Urban Decay All Nighter, which I usually use, but it just sets your makeup, makes it look really flawless. It makes your makeup last a lot longer, which is great. And you can find it at the drugstore. It's still pretty expensive. I think it's like the $15. It used to be like even $20, but you can always find it on sale, and you can use coupons and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I love this stuff. I think it is definitely the best setting spray at the drugstore for sure. Alright, for brows, I have been using the NYX eyebrow pencil. I think it is just as good as the Anastasia one for penciling in my brows. I love it. And I was always using the MAC Pro Longwear waterproof brow set. For the longest time, I love this stuff. I've talked about it before. It just holds my brows down perfectly. They don't go anywhere. It gives a little bit of color. It's great. But I was out of this, and I was at Ulta, so I picked up the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. I think this is pretty new. And I love this. I think it is probably my favorite one at the drugstore right now. I don't like the wand as much because it's bigger than the like Benefit Gimme Brow and this MAC one, but it just gives like a little bit of color. It says that you can use it on its own and it just fills in your brows. I have really light brows and they're really sparse, so I have to pencil them in. If you have nice brows, this will be great because it just gives a little bit of color and it just sets them in place. Like they don't feel hard, but they feel like they're not gonna go anywhere and they still look natural. So I love this. All right, bye. But yeah, I love that stuff. It is, I think it's like $7, which is a lot cheaper than my MAC one. I think it's like $20. So yeah, I love that stuff. I think it is great. All right, I have a few eyeshadow palettes. First one, I finally got the Jaclyn Hill Favorites Morphe palette, or Morphe. And I knew it would be good, but I did not think it would be this good. It is, first of all, I love warm colors, so the fact that all these browns are like warm, it's beautiful. I love even the purples. Some of them I probably won't use very often, but I have pretty much used every color in here since I've gotten it. But I feel like everyone who wanted it has finally been able to get it because it was on for a lot longer this time. And yeah, if anyone was wondering, they are individual pans because this one came off and it's magnetic. So if you're wondering, they are the individual shadows. I think some people thought they were just the regular palettes that they had, but the quality of these is amazing. Like, that is just one of them. They're just so pigmented. They blend out amazing. Like, they are so good. I just love it. I think it is a great palette. This one color, oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, I just like that shimmery. It's just gorgeous. I use this all the time. It's like what I reach for. It's not ideal for traveling at all, but whenever I'm home, this is what I use because I am obsessed with it. Yes, love that. Another palette that I recently got, I think I put this in my last haul, it is the Walking on Eggshells palette from Wet n Wild. Another very affordable palette. But yeah, I've been reaching for this like crazy. This brown in the middle is so smooth and so pretty all over the lid, just kind of blended out. It's right here. It's just super pigmented. This brow bone color is amazing. It's like barely any shimmer to it. It just gives like the prettiest highlight in the inner corner and the brow bone. I just love it. It's Wet n Wild, so this thing cost me like $3. You can easily do a full eye look with this. Yeah. Love. Just a few more things. The mascara that I've been loving is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. I've been using their regular Telescopic for a long time. It's a great mascara. It's very lengthening and it separates your lashes really well, and it's really good on the bottom lash line. So I ran out of that one, so I wanted to try this one because I just love L'Oreal mascaras. Like, they're just my all-time favorite, and I love the Voluminous line, which I think this is part of the Voluminous line. But I used the Voluminous Carbon Black and I loved it, so I wanted to give this one a try. I think it's great. It makes my lashes stay long and separated and super black all day. Like, a lot of mascaras just kind of fades throughout the day, but this, but yeah, I love this stuff. It gets a little clumpy, like these kind of clump together a little bit, which I don't mind, but if you're not a fan of that, you might not like this. But it gives the most length out of any mascara I've ever tried. It makes them super black with like one coat. I usually use like 2 or 3 though, because I just love big lashes. It's super easy to work. The wand is small, so it's super easy to work with on the bottom lash line. Yeah, I just love this mascara. I think it is great. L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. Alright, a bronzer that I've never used before until this month is the NYC Sunny Bronzer. People have been talking about this forever. I don't know what took me so long, but it is a really nice, very natural, like cool toned, but not too cool toned bronzer. So it's great for, and it's matte, which is great. It's great for contouring or like just kind of warm up the face. Yeah, really pretty. If you haven't tried this one yet, you need to, because it is so affordable and so nice. Not orange at all. Alright, I have 2 lip products. The first one I have been obsessed with. I've been using it like every single day. I love it so much. It is the Revlon HD lipstick in the color Rose. I talked about this in a haul like not too long ago, and I said that I don't like the packaging very much because it has that clear top. And as you can see, it is very messy as it gets everywhere. But this, oh my gosh, this formula is amazing, and I just love this color. It is so pretty. You can, like, I have it on today, and I just have like a little bit, and you can just like pat it on your lips and just gives the most natural everyday color. I have really light lips, so it probably looks different on a lot of people, but you can build this up to make it a really intense, but it is just so pretty. It smells good. The formula is super smooth. The only thing I don't like is the packaging, but I look past it because I love it that much. So the Revlon HD lipstick in Rose. Love, love, love. Alright, the last thing is the Revlon Colorburst in Honey. People have been talking about this forever. It is so pretty. It's like a mauve-y kind of color. It looks different on everyone, I swear. On me, it looks, you probably wouldn't even know that I was wearing it because it looks so different on most people, but it's on the bottom. But yeah, it's like a pinky, mauve-y, just super pretty color. It's a really nice formula. It's minty, so it smells really good. It's very moisturizing. I just love these color bursts. I think they are great. But yeah, Honey, it's just a super pretty, very wearable, everyday color. So love, love, love that. Alright, so those are my favorites for the month of May. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!